Alrighty. Uh, this is the beginning of episode 2 of Billy the Nomad, uh, Permadeath. The game doesn't give me a second to breathe between missions, at least in this beginning, like 1-2 combo of tutorial and then second tutorial. So I'm taking this like single frame to pause and kind of unpack some of the stuff that happened during the smuggling job. I don't know why I'm keeping track, but I'm keeping track of how many days it's been since the beginning of my character. I guess that gives me like a way to like keep track of like vaguely how old he is. Um, Not how old he is. That's not what I meant. What I meant was keep track of vaguely how experienced he is, how long he's been living this life. Um, I made a point to mention at the beginning he had never killed anybody. So that's not the case anymore. Uh, I went back and I counted. It looks like 6 people died. That's generous phrasing. Billy gunned down 3 cars. They had 2 people in them each, at least as far as I remember. Um, so I mentioned he has ideals. He has like morals. Um, Even Jackie mentioned he's like, "Oh, pardon me for offending the spotless moral code of a smuggler." But Billy does have morals. Like I mentioned, he prefers to try to resolve things in a non-lethal way. I'm willing to do a lot of mental gymnastics to somersault over some of the stuff this game makes you do in unavoidable cutscene kind of like moments, and say after that my character's still a good person. So there's a montage uh, immediately after Jackie and Billy shake hands in the shack, and uh, it shows you a quick like uh, jump cut after jump cut montage of like stuff you do when you move to Night City. So real quick, the morality of smuggling in an iguana and killing 6 people. So he was doing smuggling work because it's the skill set he knows. It's what he's been raised doing. He's been a nomad since birth, basically. Uh, and so it he had to get out of the nomad life somehow, but he didn't have any money, so he had to take a job. Now, yes, there's not like a way to really defend like the your first resort being smuggling, but smuggling is not inherently like like a violent evil thing. He's just moving pardon me, he's just moving stolen goods. So the people who rolled up on them were not cops. They were not there to arrest you. Those were CorpSec. Those were Arasaka hitmen goons. Their job was to run you off the road, double tap any survivors, and then bring the stolen goods back. So as far as killing them, like it's not like killing like innocent people who are like just construction workers trying to repave a road, right? Like that's not what was happening there. Those were essentially corporate hitmen sent to kill us because we stole an iguana, and that's kind of dystopian and crazy. The idea that we killed 6 men so that some rich asshole could have a pet iguana, and likewise they would have done the same to us. Those 6 Arasaka hitmen would have killed us to put that iguana in an Arasaka rep's penthouse, right? So it's senseless bloodshed over literally nothing other than like trivial like trophy decoration. Um, the shard about wildlife in Night City. I guess it wasn't a shard. That was a database entry. Talks about how there are basically no animals in Night City anymore. So that's one iguana is very very expensive. So it's rich people shit. Um, then you get the jump cut. the montage of moving to Night City. So day 1 was the smuggling job. We did that. Then day 2, it shows Jackie showing Billy around. You get to meet Mama Wells. And then as you're unpacking your bags in Jackie's childhood bedroom, assumedly, um, Jackie's on the phone with somebody, and he seems like it went well, and he comes over and he pats you on the shoulders, and as if to be like, "Hey, I got something for you." And then immediately it cuts to you going into a brain dance club. If you don't know what brain dance is, it's basically a VR movie or like video game experience, but it's recorded memories that you relive. So you go into a brain dance club, and there's some fucking corpo limp dick guy in a suit just mindlessly, drifted off in a fantasy of some brain dance, and you're stealing a suitcase from him, and he wakes up while you're doing it, and then Jackie knocks him out with a right hook, and you bring the suitcase back to a fixer named Padre, and a bunch of Valentino's gang members start like celebrating basically. So that was like your second real like gig as like a private contractor edge runner, um and so that gets you probably a little bit of scratch. And then I'm guessing at this next part is day 3. It's hard to there's not a clear day night cycle because a lot of the montage is interiors, but I'm assuming like it was late night when Padre pays you, so I'm assuming day 3 you buy your car. It's a Hellac ADC, something like that. And then you get a new car, and then you get to meet Misty, and then Misty shows you the staircase to Vic's Ripper clinic, and then you meet Vic. You there's a stranger that Vic's working on, and then it cuts to you late at night chasing some random punk through an alley. Jackie ends up tackling him. Uh, and then I think the same night is them dancing at the nightclub, but a bunch of goons. I think they could be Corpset goons. They could be afterlife mercs. It's hard to say. But they jump you in the nightclub, and they beat the fuck out of you and Jackie. And then Billy loses a tooth, and then it shows while Billy's kind of like punching the sink, frustrated that they just got their ass beat. Jackie just kind of lays down in the back, so I think that's the end of that night. And then day 4, you break up a deal between Sixth Street and Kang Tao, and then the Sixth Street guy threatens you. He says like he does the line across the throat, basically saying, "I'm gonna kill you if I ever see you again." Um, and then I think there's another day that passes, and I think there's a day 5 where you're at a gun store, and you get grenades, and you get a copperhead, a D5 copperhead, and then Jackie gets 2 custom guns that are engraved, and then that cuts to a shootout with some tiger claws, and in that it shows that unavoidable to whatever you're trying to role play, you kill someone else again. So minimum homicides for the Nomad life path. We've killed 7 people, or Billy has killed 7 people so far. The Tiger Claws one might have been self-defense. You don't get to see how it started, but you did gear up for it, so odds are you instigated it, but it's hard to say. So I'm gonna rule that so far of the 7 people I've killed, it's all been self-defense and not in cold blood. But like I said, I'm talented at mental gymnastics, so I don't have any problems with my head canon. And then it shows you finally rent your own place. You say farewell to living on Mama Well's couch. So this is the start of day 6. So this is the Sandra Dorset job. So we'll just go from there. But first, give me just a second. All right, I'm back. I went to go get a cup of coffee.
Chick we're looking for is somewhere in this building. Probably crawling with the pendejos that kidnapped her.
Half
Eyes
a
and ears
year
open,
later.
right? Speaking of which, got you a little something. Militech training shard. In case you need to Brush up on your dance moves. Down for some target practice in VR?
I've never seen that half a year later before. I guess I've always just ignored the HUD.
Militech? Jack, we're talking classified military-grade shit here. How'd you get it?
T-Bug. And our girl made a couple adjustments.
Why? Think she knows better?
Nah. Said it didn't suit her, style. You'll see what I mean.
Okay, so if you've ever met anyone, if you've ever known anyone who has been in the military, they'll be very quick to tell you military military goods such as like gear or like tactics and things like that, unless you're in some kind of elite special forces unit or program, like the term military grade is kind of like a demerit. It's kind of like a badge of being bad. Military grade in America just means like the bare minimum quality that something can have and still function. It's like military grade guns are like guns that if they were any worse they would jam and snap in half. It's what is the absolute like minimum quality we can get away with mass producing and handing to a bunch of propaganda fed teenagers that we're going to send to the desert to kill brown people. Like it's not like really like he talks about like this classified like Militech training shard. It's for training grunts, right? It's for the numbnutses and then the schmucks of Militech. I like how did you get a hold of this? It's like I probably the dumpster if I had to guess. It's probably sitting in a Waffle House. Let's do the tutorial.
Well,
I haven't done it in a long time.
Sure. Why the hell not?
And it's a good intro to T-Bug.
Let's begin with basic combat training. This session will be recorded for subsequent evaluation.
Yes. That's so funny. I got mittens for hands. Whoa. The floor is like hollow, or is it reflective? Oh, I'm like in the net. No, this is just a simulation.
I will train you to be effective with firearms, to use stealth tactics to your advantage, and to hack into enemy networks. Because at Militech...
Militech can't encrypt for shit. But they clearly got drill and jarheads in their blood. Now, Station 1, you maggot! Move, move, move! Hope you're ready to bust ass through this fascist playground. Let's blast through a tactical target practice program. You know, a little warm-up. Yeah, I didn't think you'd find that too tough. What do you say we crank it up a notch? It's more realistic if the target's packing iron. Quit standing around and take cover. You took a hit. Use a reanimator to patch yourself up.
A reanimator? Is that a reference? Is that a reference to Herbert West? What do you mean a reanimator?
Oh, look. Brought some chooms with him this time. You know what to do.
I don't have a grenade. Yeah, I'm not an FPS kind of guy. Now by nature. Once I get a melee weapon, I'll be alright. Alright, oh, they took my guns away. They can train me in hand-to-hand.
Hacking's the next item on the menu. Might notice I tweaked the course material a bit.
Yeah, I imagine our resident netrunner probably knows more about hacking than a Militech drill sergeant.
Corpo, trash. Style over substance.
So some containers, yeah, dump is lethal. If you just like punch a guy unconscious and then put him in a crate, I guess he just suffocates.
Not too shabby. Militech's algorithms put you on a decent run. Got additional modules if you want to hone any other skills. Or you finish up, Delta out now. But remember, the street's not gonna give you any hints or second chances.
Yeah, let's do it. Alright, enter the training area. Whoa, okay.
Now, move slowly towards the exit. Stay out of sight. Stealthy now, V. You ever relive a ninja BD? Just like that. Nova, well done. On to the next area. All right, some advanced combat techniques for dessert. Then we wrap this party up.
Alright.
Let's move on to melee weapons.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. What? Alright.
Come on, you got this.
Wow. The only one I failed is the one that I was like most confident in. That's so funny. You motherfucker. Usually melee weapons, they have like that sandwich and dash attack. I just kind of... See, like, what is this? Alright, whatever. Whoa. Come on. Can I please have my stamina back?
Good stuff. Looks like you're cruising already. Hop on the platform.
Alright.
Good luck, V.
Yeah, hopefully I don't get my head blown off in this scab den.
So, not bad, huh? Now we can get down to biz.
Will Kako give you any tips and tricks for the job?
I'm not your mother. Just do what I pay you for. It's easy work. Yeah.
Let's do this.
Alright, here we go.
Elevator. This way.
Oh, yeah, in the smuggling job, I got a bulletproof vest, actually. So, yeah, a little bit of armor.
Target's Sandra Dorset. Target's biomon went mute a couple hours back. Suspected abduction. Target could have possibly flatlined already. Not sure you're in time.
We're in time, Bug. We. Sure you're on phones, but that don't make you any less part of this squad.
Squad. Charming.
Bug, could at least try to be nice.
You want nice, supportive, Call a damn helpline. Looking for 1237. Target should be inside, but I got 0 eyes on her biomod. Fingers crossed it's not too late.
Is that you?
Ugh, I hate this life or death shit. Hurry. Try hacking the door. Think you can trip it on your own, V?
I know netrunners can use goons as proxies. I know it's a tutorial and they're just trying to teach you how to hack doors, but T-Bug should have just done that.
No profile. Are we fucking late? Is that her? Is that our target, V?
Sandra Dorset's protected under Echelon 2 corporal immunity. Our girl's top shelf. This one's packing black market Zeta Tech repros. Typical back alley fix-ups. Not our lucky gal. Let's keep looking.
When and why did we as a society decide that a human life is a commodity, a luxury? The idea of a privatized healthcare is deeply ingrained in our public psyche. Already in 2020, there was a widespread consensus that €500 a month was a fair price for trauma team insurance. Health wasn't something you were given, it was something you earned. The private system may have not been perfect, but there's no alternative, we thought. Bullshit. Now we cross the Pacific Ocean to the USSR where they also have highly trained medical technicians. The difference then? They don't leave their people to die in the streets at the shore in their homes. They don't force anyone to purchase their lives from a corporation as if they're the ones who own it. Public health care isn't some unachievable utopia, it's a reality. Trauma Team, on the other hand, treats its policyholders as both potential patients to be treated and potential products to be bought. They save lives only because there is a profit in it. A saved life is a returning customer. Yeah, you get a look into the industry of militarized healthcare, and what I mean by that is that Trauma Team is kind of a gang in this universe, in the same way that like a police department is a gang.
Mira, eyes up. Pendejos ahead.
Don't fucking point your gun directly at my head.
Be calm. What are those spottos?
Okay, so real quick, now we're getting to our next kill. So I mentioned that I would like to resolve most conflicts non-violently, and that is true for most things. You know what? I guess he can process that later. I guess for now, let's just do this. Okay. So if he takes a non-lethal approach, sorry, I'm jumping. My train of thought is jumping all over the place.
Body's
Nope.
gotta disappear.
Fuck you.
Can't eat it. So we gotta stash it. They find it as they...
Did you just say can't eat
like
it?
flies on shit. And we don't want that.
Did you just say we can't eat the body, so we have to hide it? There are certain groups, scavs are the first one that Billy encounters, that are, what they do is just such a nightmare that just beating them up and letting them live is gonna ensure that something like this is gonna happen to someone else down the road, which is just not how that should be done. So what? No way.
Guess where I'm aiming?
Gas
Whoa. Okay.
still crawling. Clean it up, clean it out. Don't want to be bringing the target out under fire. And definitely don't
Let's do reboot optics.
want to slow that.
No way, not neither.
Okay. Good. Alright. Now that everything's settled down a little bit. Alright. So, that's gonna be trauma for later. Okay. Of course, everyone is familiar with the mental disorder most commonly referred to as cyberpsychosis, but it doesn't end there. Although advances in medical science for a greater part of a century have reduced its incidence to a minimum, cyberware rejection can still occur in a small subset of the population. These unlucky few can experience a range of complications, but the following are the most prevalent. Immune response. The body rejects the implant. Psychological effects. Possible side effects include depression, apathy, hallucination, and sudden increases in addictive behavior, such as gambling. In the face of these known risks, what should our outlook be as consumers and medical professionals? To deny ourselves cybernetic enhancements on the 0.5% chance that we would lose our vision forever, or gamble away our life savings at the casino, the clear answer is no. The best advice I can offer for minimizing your risk is to read the techno-medical profiles for all cyberware you intend to purchase before you install it. So I don't know who wrote this, but it seems like they own stock in Zetatech. Okay.
You're in deep shit!
I don't understand why this is happening, but that's okay.
Blow your head up!
Good. One fucker. That all you got?
Fuck the beach!
Ugh. Oh shit, there's another one. Oh, damn.
I'm empty. Need to reload.
Flank them!
There's another one. Jack, please.
Blow your head up! Oh.
You know who you're messing with? Not looking for. Hijos de puta! Good one.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I need to switch to a more responsible grenade.
With you in a second.
I'll pull it together for fuck's sake!
Fuck the beach!
Hell yeah! Take this, cabrones!
Man down! It's under throw!
Alright, we got a vulture.
Stop this fucking game! Blow your head up!
Is that all you got? We got options here. Fuck, you got eyes on this shithole? Anything.
Ruby's Inn looks out on the balcony. Got a window on the left. Give me 2 seconds to grease the lock.
Mano, get his attention. I'll do the rest.
Hack on the door's just cleared. Watch yourselves.
Hijos de puta!
Hell yeah.
Don't see any movement on the sensors. Looks like you got them. You're clear to go.
Shit, where the hell's our target?
Look around. Gotta be there somewhere.
I personally don't believe it's too hard. That's just me. In early August 2023, a single event would change the course of history. Although it fell against the bloody backdrop of the Fourth Corporate War, the global media still fed on the story for weeks. And could you blame them? A group of terrorists detonated a nuclear bomb, blowing Arasaka Tower to pieces. The terrorists' warning came too late. Not all of the tower's employees could be evacuated. The blast itself killed and wounded thousands, while countless others died from radiation sickness. How did the biggest terrorist attack in the 21st century happen? Who was it behind this catastrophe? To find the answers, we'll need to first understand the context of that era. The early 2020s was a period of unrest for Night City, and anti-corporate sentiment was at an all-time high. In the epicenter of the city's lawlessness stood the Atlantis Club. It was seen as an island of resistance against the powers that be, primarily megacorporations like Militech or Biotechnica, though a special place in hell was reserved for Arasaka, the Japanese arms manufacturing Zaibatsu that held the most influence over Night City. The kinds of people who frequented the Atlantis felt the corporations had hijacked the future and turned people into consumer slaves, and ironically, deprived of the two things capitalism loved most, freedom and choice, these people called themselves edge runners. They positioned themselves against the corporate world order. They declared their own freedom in opposition to the status quo, but deprived of any peaceful way to meaningfully change what they called the system, they had reached far more radical methods of self-expression. And these people were no strangers to violence.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I guess, fair warning,
Shit, V. I mean, I got a stomach of steel, but this... this... I wasn't made for this shit, you know? Chop shops. What they do to people. Fucking scav psychos. No more jobs like this. Te lo juro por mi madre.
The way that conversation played out, you'd think I was about to warn you about gore. I'm not. I'm about to warn you about nudity. I play with the game uncensored for nudity. If that's not your bag, this is your exit. But I personally don't really believe in censorship, whether it's language or nudity. I think blood and violence is much more problematic. The internet and YouTube disagree, but I've never been monetized, so that's okay with me. Sandra Dorset, body civilian.
Think I got her. Got our target.
We make it? She alive?
About to find out.
V, jack into her biomon. Need to know what we're dealing with.
She's in the tub of ice,
not look good.
crammed in with another. Fuck. Like slabs of meat.
Keep it together, V. If she survives, she won't remember a thing. Tiny scar on the subconscious, that's all.
People who live through shit like this get panic attacks. Without ever knowing why. You'd be sipping a glass of ice-cold water and suddenly your hand's shaking.
V, jack into her biomon. We need to know what we're dealing with.
Jacking in.
Medtech.
Sandra Dorset, NC570442. Traumatine Platinum.
Platinum? Shit. Trauma should have swooped in if she sneezed.
Guessing they jammed the transmitter, Sig. Looking at a hacked biomon, firmware reconfig, or a neurovirus.
Carajo, T-Bug. You ain't seeing this place. This is tubs, ice, hooks, cleavers.
Scott Muncher's hack, huh? Got an idea. Check her neural cord. Find a shard? Yeah, pull it. That'll be what's muting the biomon.
Is that even safe? Can't we just get her out of here?
We found her still breathing. Can't lose her. We need that biomon working, checking for hemorrhages, whatever. Find that shard and yank it.
Found the shard. Removing now.
Check the biomon. Anything change?
Greetings, Sandra. If you are conscious, assume recovery position now. An emergency evacuation unit has been dispatched and is due to arrive at your location in 180 seconds.
Biomon claims Trauma will be here in 3 minutes.
Your premium plan will cover 90% of the projected costs of your rescue and treatment.
Ay, pobrecita. Let's get her off that ice.
Jack, look sharp. Not done yet. Don't know who's out there.
Locked and ready, hermano. Do your thing.
Oh, fuck!
She's flatlining.
B, need to know what's going on.
Jackie, air hypo! Fuck, this is bad.
Hey, catch, vato!
I think... Holy shit, it worked.
Fuera, cabrón. Get her outside.
So yeah, the scabs are human traffickers
Fuera,
mostly.
get her out. Terrorists.
They kill you, they steal your organs, they steal your implants, and then if you aren't so lucky, they sell you as
Landing. Stand clear. Initiating security protocol. Follow all instructions. Place the patient on the ground. Five steps back. Now.
I'm not gonna mess with them, but if you go over there, they'll tase you. It's kinda
TT-133 to
funny.
control. Patient NC570442 secured. Stimulus being administered. 70 milligrams dopamine.
Hey, don't worry about me,
110
guys.
norepinephrine, 800 fibrinogen.
You good?
Let's get out of here. Elevator gets us to the garage direct.
Good work. Shit show's over. Cutting my wires now. See you in the near future.
What do we have?
Listen, mano. I got this thing. Mind if I borrow your wheels? I got a date with Misty, but I can't take the metro. How's they gonna look for me?
Won't leave you hanging, Jack. But don't get used to it.
You're saving my ass, V. Thank you. How about I drive you home, huh?
She's all yours. I'm beat as it is.
Oh, almost forgot. Should get Wakako on the hollow. Tell her the job's done.
V, how did it go? Our client is alive and well.
Relatively well. Trauma team took her off our hands. She'll recover.
Splendid. Your payment awaits you, ready to come and grab whenever you like, even right away. But I guess home is the only place you wish to be now. The NCPD has surrounded Watson. The district is closed. If you're to make it past the cordon, you must move fast.
Thanks for the heads up. Swing by to see you later. Word's out the NCPD's gonna put Watson on lockdown. If I'm gonna sleep in my own bed tonight, we better put it in 5th.
Leave it to me, mano. I'm driving. Can't stop digging Night City.
City like any other, just bigger.
Nah, mano. Not just any other city. Morgan Blackhand, Andrew Wayland, Adam Smasher. Legends are born here. I'm starving. Let's grab a tight bite. What do you say?
Jackie, they're locking down Watson, remember?
Oh, shit. You're right. Is it just me, or... Ah, fucking knew it. Van on our ass, tailing us. Hello. I don't like this. But what time you did? Hijo de puta!
Fucking drive, Jackie.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Can't keep her steady.
I need to... Oh, shit. Please fucking fuck off and die.
Holy fuck!
Perdón! Got you, asshole! B! Aim for chingado!
Oh my god, that was actually really scary.
Scratched your baby up pretty bad. Sorry, V.
It's okay. It can wait. Let's just focus on getting home.
Damn. They're pulling out all the stops.
Watson's on lockdown to further notice. Necessary security measure.
Officer, ma'am! Damn, are we ever lucky we ran into you.
Really? What's it that makes me so special?
A heart of gold? 'Cause only somebody with a heart of gold can understand just how much I need to get back to my girl.
Your girl?
Uh-huh. Gonna be worried sick if I don't show. I mean, I'm trying to be a stand-up guy. She's giving me a chance. Waiting.
That's a shame.
Look at him. No model citizen, maybe, but he's a good kid.
Let them through. But they're the last. Okay, on your way.
You have a good evening now, officer, ma'am.
She took a liking to you.
The devotion I demonstrated grabbed her by the gut.
Right.
I'm loyal, stable in my affections.
Mm-hmm.
And unassuming. You get it.
Out of the car! Now! Come on! Ain't got all day!
Good. Check it out, V. Shit's going down.
Get the here! Fucking shoot!
You look like your average bust.
'Cause they ain't your average badges. That's Max TAC. NCPD's apex predators. MTAC rolls in when things fly out of hand. Conk's out there, though. Just a midday snack for him. Well, show's over. Poor bastards. But they had it coming. Made it. Almost at your place.
What about you? Not likely to make it back to Haywood now.
Chill, V. They'll let me through.
Sure about that?
Oh, yeah. I'll play nice Jackie again. Sweet dreams, then.
Tell Misty I said hi.
I will. Ahí luego.
Hell yeah. Alright, level 2. Level 2. So, gonna be power leveling reflexes. I'll take a sneaky one.
Shootings have been reported along the 166, and 101. Eyewitness accounts point to inter-clan disputes. Attacks on...
Good evening, Night City. My first guest tonight is the...
Bug.
Forgot earlier. A runner I know has something you could probably use. Zipping you her deets.
Praise be to thee, our Father in heaven. And our second guest is Karina Lee.
The visuals in this game are so stunning. If it's not clear in the way that I talk when interacting with like the setting, I fucking love this game so much. I was so excited for it before it came out. When it came out, a buggy, horrible mess, I defended it endlessly.
Oh, stupid gate's busted again. Third time.
Paid to get it fixed the last two. Gotta be some kind of scam.
Gonna have a word with this super. Oh yeah.
That's way cooler than the one I have. They both do the same. Dope. Dope. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. What I was gonna say was I absolutely love this game. I was deep diving like lore podcasts before the game came out. I was so invested in everything. I was reading like interviews with Mike Pondsmith. I absolutely adore this setting. I cannot wait to get into Phantom Liberty. This game means a lot to me. It affected me in a way that very few games have. Elden Ring is among them. It's such a good setting. It's such a good experience. I love it. I am gonna rest, and that'll be it for this one. And then next time will be part 3. Oh, what's this? Hold on real quick. The Relic, Wild of Fuss. For years, experts in the field of cybernetics, neurology, and psychology have been desperately trying to merge human consciousness with silicon. Until now, their efforts have been unsuccessful. Though scientists have managed to create artificial intelligences that can compare or indeed surpass human intellect, copying the human eye has remained beyond our capabilities. Attempts to do so have merely resulted in sophisticated chatbots, digital beings capable of mimicking human speech and mannerisms, but devoid of self-awareness. Today, experts from Arasaka announced a breakthrough. Their newest project, dubbed the Relic, allows human minds to be copied onto shards no larger than a cred chip. What's more, the shard can be slotted into one's neural port, allowing its user to hear and see digital personality constructs. Sadly, I haven't been able to personally examine the specifications of this remarkable piece of technology. Access to the Relic is heavily restricted by Arasaka, and only a small select group of testers are allowed to participate in the program. Unsurprisingly, these testers are among the wealthiest and most influential people in the world, precisely the kinds of people Arasaka would like to have in its pocket. For the ordinary consumers reading this, don't expect the Relic to hit mass markets anytime soon. That's pretty crazy. That would change human culture so immensely. So yeah, that's gonna be that. I'll pass out, and then the rest will be in the morning.